I suspect some shenanigans. Oh, I would say shenanigans confirmed. Where have you been? That's the question that we're getting. Viewers, friends, family. For my part, Fred and I we had a conversation about what we wanted out of our channel. And yes, it's mostly about mountain biking and Airstreams. But sometimes real life makes its way into YouTube, right? And I learned that from watching Nomadic Fanatic. He had terrible loss with his pet cat, Jax. What's kept me busy for the past few months and kept me away from making episodes is a tragedy of terrible loss and illness. I thought I'd share it with you. My spouse and I adopted some Dachshunds, little baby wiener dogs, a long time ago, like 17 years ago. And they were in our lives for so long. It was kind of a feature. Like it was to the point I hadn't even crossed my mind what it would be like to live without them. They were just always there. And then one day my little Callie, our smallest little dachshund, became quite ill, and she passed. And it shook me to my core. I have very little experience with loss. I suppose I could consider myself fortunate in that way. And I couldn't understand how, after Callie was gone, I could still feel her. I could feel her in my mind and my soul, and I felt broken. We had two other Doxies, similar age, her sister and then an adoptee. And then Ashley passed away. Ashley was her sister, and then shortly thereafter, Ginger passed. And Dachshunds live about to 17. And it blew a hole in me that I really had a hard time pulling out of. In the mornings, I would feel a little whisper at my feet, just a little touch, and I'd look down and it would be Callie. And I'd pick her up and she would lick my face and she would wiggle and her tail would go and she was happy, and then she'd be like, Dad, no, I gotta go, I got stuff to do. And I'd have to put her down and she'd run off, So it hurt. And the last thing on my mind was producing YouTube videos with that terrible pain in my soul. Simultaneous somewhat to this, another crazy thing happened. We came back from travel last October, and I went in for my annual vaccines. The vaccine was COVID and flu, and while I was there, we added shingles. I started to feel really sick. Not the usual 24-hour sick, take a Tylenol and you wake up and you're okay. For days after I took the vaccines, I felt ill. I was sleeping 12 hours a day, having bad dreams, sweating. I was developing this thunderous, crushing headaches, migraines. And my neck was hurting. And then this moment happened where I was sitting at work and I realized I feel slightly dizzy and everything is tingling. My hands are tingling, my arms are tingling, my feet. And I felt really, really bad. So I called my doctor and explained what was going on, and he said, come in immediately. And we sat there in the exam room, and I'll never forget his face. You never want to see a furrowed brow. And so he did the few diagnostic tests that a GP can do in the office and explained that this could be quite serious. It could be that the vaccine has triggered an autoimmune response. an inflammation response. It could have ignited multiple sclerosis. It was terrifying. So he ordered up an enormous amount of blood work to suss out whether I was having an autoimmune issue, and also sent me to a neurologist. And those of you who have ever been to a neurologist know they take months to get into. He sent me to one that let me in 2 weeks. So long story short, the neurologist, he did an assessment and he said, what's happening to you is a runaway inflammation response. Likely you should not have received 3 vaccines at once. He said, what's happening is you have a swollen brainstem, and the swelling is recruiting nearby tissue. So what's nearby? The occipital lobe of your brain, which is responsible for vision and balance. That was explaining a little bit of the dizziness. Also, the thunderous, crushing migraines. And the stiff neck was from the brainstem inflaming the spinal column coming down the back. So he explained the only way around this was through it. So he said, likely I would recover. Probably didn't have cancer, probably not multiple sclerosis. But it took months, and it was terrifying. Like, the last thing in the world that I had any interest in doing was recording videos for YouTube. I wasn't enjoying spending time with my friends or my family. I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't enjoying work. Everything on my mind was my health. So I am happy to report that the neurologist's prediction came true, that I actually am doing very well, that did pull out of it. The whole journey front to back was about 5 months. He did do what's called an EMG to test for your nerves, upper and lower, and came out glowing. So he didn't think we needed any imaging. Feeling much better, as Fred will attest. I'm riding better, doing technical rides again. And then back to our other point about loss. We sat around after our dachshunds passed, all 3 within a year, and had a lot of conversation about whether we felt like we could go through that pain again. And we decided pretty quickly, yes, absolutely we can, because there was a lifetime of joy, wonderful, wonderful joy. And so we decided to adopt 3 new dachshund puppies, and here comes one now. Hi, baby bear. So this is Nori, otherwise known as Norosaurus, Nora borealis, Nor. She's my little girl, yeah. So we went up to Sholo. We built a relationship with a breeder up there that breeds dachshund puppies, and we adopted 3 puppies. Why 3? Because that's what we had before, and we thought that was just about the right number. Although it is hard to fit 3 into your lap, as Fred will attest to, because we have one that's missing him right now. This is Dory. I call her Dor. And finally we have, let's flip the script here a little bit. We have, oh, that's Sam. I call him my little man, Sam I am, Sir Poops a lot. He's also a champion thunder cuddler. He loves to lay in bed and put his neck into your neck and surgically implant himself. And as you can see, they love Uncle Fred. Yes, they do. And there's nothing better than leaves. Yum. Oh, good leaves. Leaves is good, yeah. So that's my story of rebirth here. Rebirth, that's what's been keeping us busy. And now that these little guys, they're at about 4 months, Fred and I are going to go on a mission to Moab. We're going to bring these little guys with us in the Airstream. I'm sure they're going to hose it down with all kinds of little puppy events. But yeah, life goes on. We have these beautiful little guys now. They're help healing my soul to get over the loss of our others. and life goes forward. So we're gonna make this video about puppies. Give you a little bit of a montage here, and it will be a Wienerful 2023.
I don't know. Let's look at those eyes.
Oh, that's Andy. That's goes for it. Yay! Good boy. Yay, you did it. You did it. I distinctly remember another puppy dog that lives somewhere in Colorado not treating my shoes particularly well either. Must be a dog thing. What's going on, you guys? They want to go to mama. That's Dory.
Dory has the one
She has a brindle ear and she's redder. She's turning redder by the day. That's Nori. Oh, she likes you.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're like, we've seen this guy before.
Uncle Fred.
Yeah, exactly.
Auntie Anna. All right, what do you say we do a little sweeping here? But you're not supposed to eat the broom. I need to sweep with this, you guys. Oh, okay. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Oh, you got this. You're a good boy. I suspect some shenanigans. I would say shenanigans confirmed. Okay, Sammykins, come on, give us a demo. Yeah, oh, look at that. Come on, good boy. Okay, now we're gonna climb. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Yay! Yay, it works. Oh,
that. They're doing pretty well. Oh, go guys!